In the softball season, Max had 35 hits, 1 home run, 1 triple, and 5 doubles. The rest of the hits were singles. What percent of his hits were singles? Now for percent, you probably know what that means. That means out of 100. For example, 4% means 4 out of 100, 4 over 100. Same with X%. X out of 100. Got that? So that's all you need to know in percentage. That's all. Percent means out of 100. So first, if we want to find the number of percent or singles, we have to find how many singles there are. So you first find how many singles there are. That's pretty easy because 1 plus 1 plus 5, that's 7. And then to find the number of singles, well, we know these are a number of hits that weren't singles, and we just subtract the 7 from 35 to get 28. So there are 28 singles. So this is really kind of problem where it means like what percent of 35 is to 28. And then to make this line of words easier, we assign the variable to the what percent. That's, we'll call that X is how about this? X of 35 is 28. And then now we can write an equation. Put a period. Is 28, put a period, that's not a question. And use a little word here. Of means times. We have X times 35 is still equals 28. So this is our equation, and that's something we know how to handle. We divide by 35. Here, 28 divided by 35 is just 28 divided by 35. Write that as a fraction. Simplified way, and on the left-hand side, we just have X. And again, simplify a fraction. We divide both sides by 7, and we have X is 4/5. To write it as a percent, we want to change the denominator into 100 because percent means out of 100. So multiply both sides by 20 because 5 times 20 is 100 and 4 times 20 is 80. Cancel, we don't want to cancel our zeros. 80 out of 100, that's 80%, 80 out of 100. So you have X is 80%. Got that down. Now let's get another problem in just to make sure you understand percents. It's much less wordy problem because I don't have time to write another word problem. First erase this. This is wordy enough, actually. Okay, new problem. We still have time to write a few words. What is 400 increased? This is less wordy, but a little more complicated. Increased by, well, capitalized, by 30%. Okay, now this increase by 30% is a little something that I'm not sure how to handle, so here's what we're gonna do. We know 400 is that number, so it's 100%. 100% of 400 is still 400, that's still the number. So since we take 100%, that's 400. We say 100% is 400, and then we add an increase 100% by 30 more percent, and then we have 130%. Of means times 130% of 400. not exactly a sentence, erase the period, and of means times. Times 400. Write this book a little. And assign a variable to the what is. Now let's see, 130%. Well, 130%, that means out of 100. So we have 130 out of 100 over 100. First cancel the zeros. Times 400 equals x. And now we know how to handle this. 13 over 10. Let's see, 10 can cancel the 400, leaving a 40. We have 13 times 40. Let's see, 4 times 13, that's 40. 4 times 10 plus 4 times 3, that's 12. 40 plus 12 is 52. We add on a 0, and we get x is 520. Got those both problems, both for percents. Now I know what percent means. Out of 100.